Let's get right into it. Welcome back to episode, I think, 22 of Big Sack Lunch.
22.
With Ryan, Mitchie, and China Ryan.
Ni hao, bitches.
Yeah. Happy New Year's to everybody. So we started at 112.
Chinkaling.
No, China said that.
Sorry.
We're going to get right into it. Well, we're out in Burlingame, which is raining a lot today.
For once.
Burlingame, California.
It's been kind of dry lately.
As we mention every week, we work for a gaming company, a social gaming company.
Yep.
In Burlingame, California, the jewel of the Bay Area, I would say, the ruby of the Bay Area. The diamonds are Mitchell's eyes, which it's like looking into the Pacific Ocean before climate change when it was just as blue as fuck and you could see the bottom. That's
Holy
Mitchell's
shit,
eyes.
that's pretty specific.
I'd like to see his bottom.
Wow.
Anyhow.
It's also like the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, endless, filled with jizz. Fish jizz.
Wow.
Your butt. When you're talking about your butt.
Why would it be filled with such material?
Sorry about that, guys.
Fucking crustaceans.
Yeah, there's just coral in his asshole. Mitchell's asshole is loaded with coral and like fish and shark's teeth and sand dollars and starfishes.
What?
Starfish closes
I
it
think
all
we're
out.
going on a tangent.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Welcome to Big Sack Lunch, the show with news that you can use.
That's pretty good. Did you just come up with it?
Yeah, I fucking did. Do you guys want to tagline that bitch? The show with news you can use. Episode 22, the week we came up with what we were really all about.
News you can use.
News you can use. Like,
Sure.
we're going to give people information that they can help make decisions. We're going to give them good video games. We're going to maybe talk about sports here and there and movies. We're going to talk about broads. And all of this information you can either use or completely go the opposite way of and take,
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the
There you go.
opposite way?
The opposite way, well, like, let's say we give our buddy Quiet Mike, we give him good advice. Like, we care about him. We want the best for him, right? You genuinely want good things for Quiet Mike. We give him good, solid advice, and he goes the other direction.
Right, okay. All right.
So, just as an aside,
I see.
we have a friend named Quiet Mike. I'm not going to give you any more info than that. And he's got a girlfriend who's not particularly accepting of things that she doesn't think are up to snuff. And those are the things that make him him. Like, people's shortcomings are just as part of who they are as their high points, right? They are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so, she doesn't like how quiet he is. Well, guess what? His mama didn't name him Quiet Mike on accident. Like, that motherfucker's quiet. And he's skinny.
It's fucking ninja-like.
He's a ninja. He can disappear. Anyhow, he's a good dude. He's a programmer. And he's quiet as fuck. So, news you can use. News you can use.
You want to talk about the Super Bowl?
I'd like to get into the Super Bowl just for a moment. Now, we live in the Bay Area. Did you guys watch any of the Super Bowl?
I watched it. I watched the whole goddamn thing, and I hated every second.
Did you hate it because it's football or because it was a shit-ass game?
It's like a yearly tradition that I'm just like really
You're just sort of there, right?
annoyed with. Yeah, I was there. I was playing iOS games. So.
Yeah.
So Mitchell feels about sporting events like I feel about Pixar movies.
Sure.
Has no interest in them and doesn't understand why everyone else is so excited about them.
But we'll get into that.
Fair.
We'll get into that later.
But
No,
is that fair?
It's pretty
fair.
close tangent because that's like they're both huge money-making franchises. It's insane.
They're both insane. But here's
They're
the
both,
funniest
like,
part: is me and Mitchell's least favorite thing is the other person's favorite thing. And yet, I can't tell you how many times I fucked Mitchell in the ass.
Wow.
What?
What did that have to do with that?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
That's called a hard transition.
Look, guys.
Stern.
No pun
Still
intended.
got it, Stern. Oh, it was hard.
News you can use, right?
Yeah, news you can use. Anyhow, we were talking about Quiet Mike, the Super Bowl. So you watched it, you thought it sucked. Do you even know what happened?
It was garbage, and I know somebody lost.
Yep.
It was a game almost worth not watching.
Even for a fan like me, not worth watching. And
Just
I made
even for a
$100.
fan of the sport, it's just
Yeah.
like, this is a god-awful game. It's horrible.
I made two bets on it. I bet my buddy, Bobito Kwan, I bet him dinner at any restaurant in the city. It'd be basically $50 or under. And it was like 22-0, and I go, if you PayPal me $35 right now, I'll cancel the bet. I let him out of it early.
Wait,
then,
so he still had to pay you though?
Yeah, but
it's
if
less
he
than
took
a
me out of
dinner.
it, it's going to be $50. Plus, he's going to have to sit through dinner with me.
It's a discount.
It's a discount. I saved him. And then my bookie, who cut me off 3 months ago because I won like $1,500 on baseball. Like, I had a really good year last year.
Okay.
I made $5-6 grand on baseball alone. And so he cut me off, and he got really mad. He's this Chinese dude.
Why is he mad?
Because
he's Chinese.
Because he
wants to win.
Yeah, he wants to win.
Does he always bet against?
No, he takes whatever bets I want.
He's a bookie.
But the problem is, I had such a hot run, and he didn't have anyone on the other side to offset it that he lost the money. A normal bookie with clients will always make money.
Bookies don't make commission?
They
Is that how it
do,
works?
they do, but they only make commissions off losers. And I just happened to get really hot for 3 months, and he
Alright.
couldn't be patient. Like this year, I've already lost. I lost $100 in the national championship game, and like a bunch on the Niners and Patriots. A lot. Like
It just sounds.
You
$1,000
won on the Super Bowl, though, right?
I won $100.
Cool.
So my bookie calls me up before the game. He's like, "You want to bet?" I go, "If you promise not to get mad at me when you lose to me." He goes, "Okay." So I took Seattle, and their game sucked dick. China, thoughts?
Thoughts? I turned the game on for 30 seconds and saw them throw an intercept with 29-0, and I was just like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna play Tomb Raider."
How long did you play Tomb Raider?
I only played it for a few minutes. I'm not that far in the game.
Dude, I was so bored that I actually I had to buy more content in one of the iOS games.
Holy
I
shit!
spent $2 on some virtual content.
That's
because
200 pennies.
You digital whore.
You're a whore. Did you know that? I want to harken back to what China said. He said when he saw the intercept, he turned it off. And I just want to harken back to you guys say that I consistently mess up movie titles and names, and it's called an interception. And he called it an intercept.
That's that movie.
Intercept is
Inception.
a verb.
Intercept is a World of Warcraft ability that warriors have.
Do they intercept? Does it involve a football?
No, so say some enemy is attacking another guy, they can intercept that.
Mitchell's looking at me like he's like this fucking nerd. I saw what you just did. Mitchell looks at me and he's like, "Oh fuck, how long's China gonna talk about this?" Like China only had 10 seconds in him of that, and Mitchell looked at me like it was the worst 10 seconds of his life. Did you see him?
I did see that.
We all saw you.
I
do
actually
that,
was
you
looking
son
at
of
him
a
when I
bitch.
was saying it.
He goes like this.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah, and it was 10 seconds, and Mitchell was ready to leave the show. Anyhow, yeah, the Super Bowl sucked. It sucked. It is a horrible commercial.
Yeah.
For
the whole
anyone
thing's
out
a
there,
commercial. It's an excuse
It
to
is.
get Bruno
The
Mars
Olympics
on
is a
the
commercial. The Lego movie is a commercial. All of these are commercials that sell us garbage.
Is the Lego movie a commercial?
Yeah, we're going to get to that
It
later.
is.
We're going to get to that later.
You know
Let's
what?
not even
Okay,
broach that.
okay.
Right, China?
All right.
Okay.
We're trying to have some form to our show.
All
We're up to 16,000 listeners last week,
Jesus.
along with 3 followers. So
It's time to pop some bottles.
yeah, we're going to pop some bottles and make it rain. Probably go to a titty bar tonight. As far as the Super Bowl, I won $100. That's really all I have to say about it. There's 700,000 people showed up in Seattle yesterday for a parade.
Jeez.
700.
There was that one Niner fan too.
I saw
decked
that.
out
It's
in
kind of
full Niner
funny.
Gear.
It's kind of funny.
It's fucking ballsy, is what it is.
Well, they're not going to fight him. They're just going to. They beat him. Why would they fight him?
Still,
He would be the mad one.
still, it doesn't matter. There's some stupid, belligerent, drunk fans out there.
You're right. You're true.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to get into our most regular segment, which is what are you playing now?
What are you playing? Ooh.
This is the segment where we talk about the video games that we're currently playing.
Remix that shit, internet.
Yeah, remix that up. I guess I'll get into it. About a year ago, I had a PS3 and I played Tomb Raider and I beat it, and then I got a PS4 and there's nothing to play for it, so I bought PS4, graphically updated, and one new Tomb added, by the way. Significantly graphically updated. But honestly, the first one was so good that it didn't need to be. But I guarantee you if I play the first one now, I'll notice a difference.
Yeah, probably.
And-
Well, if you play on an old console, I'm playing on the PC with amped up graphics and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's what you
What
and
game
Spence
is
were
this?
debating. Tomb Raider. So I'm playing that
Tomb
on the
Raider
PS4.
what? Because there's like a lot of them.
Just
right?
the one on the
most recent
PS3.
one.
It just came out,
How many are there?
I don't know, 10, but this
10?
isn't.
Jesus.
But if you go to the store and say I want the Tomb Raider, they're going to know what you mean
I
because
played the
there's
first one, that's it.
There's
On the
Tomb Raider.
PS1.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's count them off. Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, 4, Dark
Jesus.
Angel, Anniversary Edition, the current one, and now a remake of the current.
Do you think is there a Game Boy?
There's
one?
probably more I'm missing.
There's probably a Game Boy
plenty
one.
more
There's
I'm
probably
missing. Yeah.
There's
The
probably
only one I played and I hated it was PS1, and it was a level where you're fighting a tiger or some shit, and it was super hard, so I just stopped playing.
I really didn't like it on the PS1. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I played it and I gave them all a chance. I couldn't get into them. Whereas with the Resident Evils, I fucking love them.
What about the movie?
I saw the movie on TNT. I didn't see it in the theater.
I went to a drive-in theater to see that.
I've seen every single one except Apocalypse.
Apocalypso?
I think that's the third one.
The Mel Gibbons movie?
No. Resident Evil.
Did he
movie
direct it?
called
Apocalypso.
That's a good ass movie.
El Apocalypso.
What's it called?
Is that what it's called, really?
Well, apparently to Ryan here.
It's called El Apocalypso. It's with Mel Gibbons before he went all
It's Paca.
Before the
Paca
public
Lipto.
knew
He's
he was
not in it,
crazy.
though. He directed.
Yeah, it's just about tribes
So-
in South America.
It's the Mayan thing,
Yeah.
right?
It's a good movie.
Apocalypto.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, Mexico. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
back to Womb Raider.
Womb Raider.
Wow.
Womb Raider.
So
she
let's
came
talk
out
about
fighting.
a good game.
It's a great game.
It is a great game.
See, this is the problem. Mitchell's still playing games from 1998, and by playing I mean buying and then putting them on shelf and never touching them. Dude, Tomb Raider's fucking good, Mitchell.
Yeah.
You haven't even seen it. Have you seen it?
You posted a screenshot on Facebook.
Yeah, but that's not the game.
I saw some. Big
Dude,
old
I have
movies.
to. I bought another controller, so now people can come over if they want to play. That game's not multiplayer, but
You know what's fascinating with games like that, like where there's like a big female character? It's like the amount of technology that they put into the bouncing of the boobs in those games. Like Soul
Thousands.
Calibur, you can see like an obvious art.
Well,
but,
that shit is so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, out there.
That's not how titties
It's like
look.
it's like their breasts are living on the moon and the rest of the body's on Earth.
That's
It's
what.
weird.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
fake
into it,
titties. Those are fake titties. Like that's.
No,
fake
in
titties
real
are
life,
stiff.
yeah, in real life, fake
The moon.
titties don't move.
Those things are like.
Oh, you mean the titties would bounce like this, and the girl would go the other way? Would bounce one.
Sure,
direction?
yeah,
You
they
remember
move as
that
one
volleyball game?
unit.
Remember that volleyball game? I think it was on the PS.
Yeah, Dead or Alive volleyball.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was awesome.
You remember that?
That was such a
That was on the
Blatant
Dreamcastle, maybe.
sort
Oh
of-
yeah, Dreamcast.
sex thing.
That
I
was
went-
awesome.
I went out with the chick who
Awesome.
called it the Dreamcastle, and she's convinced that the girl who gave me my dog Bravey.
Are you sure it was a girl? You sure it wasn't you?
I'm sure it was a girl because she had a vagina that I utilized. So yeah, I'm sure she was a girl.
Speaking
So
of
are
that,
you
let's
sure it
talk
wasn't
about
you?
flips.
Okay.
Let's talk about
So
flips at the
we're,
gym.
so we're not gonna do what are you playing now because it's your turn.
Oh,
Tomb Raider is great, by the way.
all
That's
right.
the
We'll
point.
come back to Filipinos.
Yeah, go ahead. Lysinski.
I'm still playing Tiny Heroes. It's a good ass game.
Is it about your cock?
No, it's
It's
top-
quite a warrior there.
You know what? Plants vs Zombies just released a new like batch of content. It's actually kind of a disappointment. All they did was like reuse old sprites, and so they've just kind of made you replay old levels. But they added a boss at the end, which is kind of cool. But whatever. I'm kind of done with Plants vs Zombies. Tiny Heroes is where it's at. Give it a try. It's free.
I downloaded Outlast last night, which is a zombie game on the PS4. It's free with PS Plus.
Zombie game? Is that the
Insane Asylum.
yeah,
You
that
have no
shit's
weapon.
scary.
I haven't opened it yet.
Shit's
I
scary.
downloaded it and then I was like, I'm gonna watch the sharks. That's when I started. That's when I texted you
Oh.
the sharks.
Have you heard of this card game? It's like Hearthstone or something.
Yeah, it's
I've
the,
heard of it.
Wizard or Blizzard.
Mirabella
game.
loves it.
Really?
Yeah.
I played
It
it.
seems to be pretty trendy right now.
Trust me, it's
not
the-
interesting.
Yeah, you're not gonna. If he talks about that, you're gonna give me the look.
There you
again.
go.
Right.
I already sunk $50 into it, but that's another story.
What? In buying the actual
No,
It's-
CD?
buying packs in the game.
It's like
Whoa.
it's incredible. They've convinced like
Is it a Blizzard?
Yeah, it's Blizzard game.
Whoa, okay, no wonder it's so good.
think about that. They're getting people to buy stuff outside of that's real life stuff, right?
Well, the game itself is free. You buy packs of cards in the game.
Wow.
it's pretty ingenious, and, and
That's
there's
like
there's a
Pokemon
million
cards,
people-
but virtual.
Yeah, it's all virtual.
That's
Virtual.
insane. That's
Virtual.
insanity.
dude. You work for a company that sells virtual currency.
Sure.
It's incredible.
We do a damn good job of it, too. It's fucking
Yeah, we
amazing.
do. It's fucking incredible. China, what are you playing now, motherfucker?
we already talked
What
about
are
it.
you
We're playing
now,
Playing Tomb
asshole?
Raider right now.
Oh,
What did
Are you talking to my asshole?
no, I was singing.
My asshole's not playing much. It's playing the brown note.
That's a first.
Brown
Jesus. So you're playing Tomb Raider on the PC.
Yeah, I'm playing on the PC. It looks, I don't know, I think it looks just as good, if not better sometimes. I think the only difference in graphics from the PS4 version is just, it looks like they changed textures, but didn't, I don't know if it looks better, it just looks different.
You know what I did? I used my Superboy last night. I
What's-
found some time to do
What's
that.
a soup? Oh, you're okay.
The handheld Super Nintendo.
Where'd you find the time? What with all your reality television?
No, it's been a busy week.
Oh. What have you been doing?
Working on a pitch for work.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Got greenlit, baby.
So you played the Superboy.
Yeah, I played it. I went through the rest of my collection, which is like I saved the best for last. So I tried Mario Paint, and it turns out you need the mouse to play that. So I couldn't play that. F-Zero is a fucking awesome game.
The N64 version, or the
Yeah.
GameCube version is the best one, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no Captain Falcon in the first one. I couldn't find him at least. It's the same song
Shit.
and same city.
He
Is
has
he
the,
unlockable?
it's the blue car.
Yeah, but he's not a character. I mean, there's no
That's his-
picture of him.
Car, I'm pretty
He
sure
has
he's
to
in
be
there
in it if
somewhere.
his car's in there.
Maybe at the end, like if you win.
Wait, the one on SNES?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Was that before Star Fox?
No, Captain Falcon isn't
about the
part
same
of
time.
Star Fox.
The guy with the.
He has the visor
Falcon
and the helmet.
Punch.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with.
What am I thinking of in Star Fox?
You're thinking of
Star Fox?
You're thinking
Falcor.
of Falco.
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 Yeah.
Fuck. I
There you
remember all these.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that was a good game. So I'm playing Tomb Raider, and in about, dude, it's almost 1 month. It's 6 weeks. Infamous comes out, Second Son of Seattle.
Yep.
Infamous?
6 weeks.
Second Son of
What is
Seattle.
Infamous?
Dude, you gotta see a PS4.
Second
It's
Son.
incredible, Mitchell. It's gonna be the best game ever
Why
made.
don't you fucking invite me over to play your shitty ass games?
You can come over.
Do you have more than one controller? Because I'm not gonna
I
watch
have
you play.
I have 2 controllers. They're $60 each.
Jesus
I haven't
Christ.
unwrapped one
That's
of
a
them
big
still
investment,
because
dude.
there's no reason to.
No wonder it's
Fuck.
Well, I
It's
mean,
probably worth more than
I
that.
barely know any people that are going to come over and play video games. Like, I don't know anybody. Everybody has their own. They can play online.
That's lame, dude. I miss that.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
In the mid '90s,
They killed it.
But the online gaming is taken away from
That's a
having
good-
people playing video games with each other.
A good social thing. I mean, if they're gonna play video games, at the very least, they should
Do it with one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a little exercise while you're riding your bike
And
over
you
your
get
friend's
to
house.
you talk, you learn about stuff.
Hey, if Blackie makes pizza rolls, I'll come by.
She might make some bagel bites,
Do
Oh,
they still
sweet.
sell?
And Capri Sun?
orange slices. Go ahead,
Do
Mitchell.
they still sell guns? Like guns for these games?
There's a link.
Because everything's
There's
a
one on the
shooter
Wii.
nowadays.
There was Link crossbow training with the gun. You put the controller into the gun, obviously. Actually, I'm selling my.
That was the
sister's-
last one, I think.
Really?
Did you see what Spencer got?
No.
He bought an Oculus Rift.
Oculus Rift. Oh
You know
yeah.
what that is?
Tell the audience what Oculus
It's
Rift
like
is.
a screen that you attach to your face. It's like a goggles, but there's like a computer monitor in there, and so he's sitting there programming like this, and he's got this weird ergonomical keyboard, so it's like all curved and
Yeah.
weird, and so he just looks like a fucking android when he's programming.
Well,
he looks so weird.
It's
Straight
important.
from
It's
anime or
important.
something.
It's important that developers get as little human contact as possible and are staring at as many screens as are possible.
He needs like a curly straw to go from his Dr. Pepper can to his mouth, so he doesn't have to like.
He's essentially halfway to the Matrix, I think.
Not only that, but his keyboard is in such a fashion that when he's an older person, and his hands become claws, he will be able to directly date that back to when he got that fucking keyboard of his.
Well, I heard that keyboard's supposed to help that.
There's an ergonomic. We're talking about stuff, and because we don't have video, we really need video. People don't know what we're doing because we're making hand motions.
Write in if you want video.
Yeah, if you want video, write in.
Send us an email. We got a new email.
Did we?
Yeah.
Remember, we
Big
changed
Sack
it
Lunch.
last time.
What is it? Big Sack Lunch what?
BigSackLunch@gmail.com.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you remember the password? Don't
Yeah.
say it, but do you remember it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't. I don't, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd really like to do video. I have a camera. I really want to do video. I'm just curious about how easy it is to upload it, how long that takes.
We need an intern.
Well,
We're not gonna
yeah,
pay
if anyone wants to be a
We're
fucking...
not gonna fucking pay you.
No, but we'll give them college credit. Like,
Yeah,
we're
like, all
accredited.
kinds- we'll
We're an
sign some-
accredited.
Sure, we'll sign papers, whatever.
Yeah, I'll sign papers. Me, Ryan, Shine Ryan Help gives permission to this. Let's get into my gym. Yeah, so every morning I go to the gym, 6 a.m. in Pacifica 24-hour fitness, and there's just a lot of different girls that go there that I want to see naked so fucking
Wow.
bad. A lot.
Jump to the conclusion.
Like fit girls?
Yes, all of them. Every single girl at my gym, like any girl that I want to see naked's fit. I don't want to see any girl that doesn't exercise naked.
I don't know, out of curiosity, baby.
I'm just telling you my personal belief. And these girls, man, fuck.
I've seen a few women at the gym that I've wanted to see their downstairs mix up.
Wait, what gym do you go to? 24?
I don't go often.
Oh.
That's why.
So these ladies are from the 90s, or
Dude, one does the fucking elliptical all the time. And
it's
What's
me.
that?
I get on the elliptical all the time.
the elliptical,
That's right.
it's just where you're
It gets
doing
so
like a
sweaty.
running
I'm not.
motion, but you're not running. This other little Filipino chick does the squats, and she's got these like solidly pretty buff little legs. There's this other Filipino girl that's always like jumping and then landing and doing a push-up or doing these
Whoa.
crazy exercises. I think a couple of them are in their mid-30s and one of them's like in her mid to early 20s. Then there's this white lady who I think maybe has fake titties who jogs every single day 365. Got an insane body for a 45-year-old woman. Like a great body for a 25-year-old. Her body's better than that. I can't tell if she has fake titties or not. Then there's this Chinese girl that's 5'8" that comes in with huge fake titties.
Wow.
And she'll
Jesus
start
Christ.
working out and doing the treadmill for 10 minutes with her jacket on. And then after 10 minutes, she takes it off, and she's always got a different colored sports bra with her big giant fake titties. Like, and I'm sitting there running, and I'm staring at him, and I'm staring at him. She knows it, and I'm still doing it. Her boyfriend comes up and talks to her, and I'm still gonna fucking do it. If he wants to tell me to stop, he can tell me to stop. I'll punch him in his fucking face. I love my gym so much.
Wow.
I love my gym.
You kind of have these women mapped out throughout
Yeah,
your time you're there. It's
You gotta
kind of
really figured out there.
Dude,
it's a little stalkerish.
No, it's not stalkerish. I'm sitting there lifting weights, and I'm looking straight ahead or around. I know exactly how many I have to do. I know how long it takes me. I've done the routine a million times, and I'm looking around. I like looking at hot broads. There's very few
Jesus.
white hot. Actually, there's a couple. Anyhow, what about your gym, China?
My gym, I'm not paying attention. There's some all right looking girls, I guess.
Dude, all I do is notice.
I got other things to worry about than that stuff.
What?
Before that's like jumping the gun for me. Like I can't get those girls if I'm not spending the time at the gym, right?
Oh, got it.
Sure.
Okay. China's on a new diet
Dude, you know what? I can't run still
because you're.
because of my broken leg.
Yeah, remember last year when we took a 4-month hiatus because Mitchell got in a horrible motorcycle accident. His leg came out of his bone. His bone came out of his skin.
Yeah. It
You
still
still
hasn't
can't run?
healed. Still hasn't healed.
Dude, it's amazing how far you've come in 6 months.
It's pretty cool.
A bone is supposed to heal in 6 weeks, and it's been like 6 months.
Maybe the doctor
I gotta
fucked
get
up.
another opinion.
Uh-oh.
Gotta get in and do that.
You didn't, locate your doctor by price, did you? God damn it, Mitchell!
This is a closed
You just
room,
farted. The room is
Mitchie.
closed. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose.
Mitchie just fucking laid an egg.
They
in here.
heard,
Laid
bro.
two. I don't know if
I
they
think
heard
that
or not.
came up on the air.
It's that big waveform.
Yeah. Oh, Mitchell. And he's
damn it.
lactose intolerant, and he eats cheese and milk, dude. He's like a little Danish boy just
I
feasting
don't know. I got a
on
little
dairy
respect for
products.
that guy. I mean, if you have,
He's daring his body.
well, yeah, he's daring your body.
I
You're
dare you.
lactose intolerant, but you're unwilling
Dude,
to give up the
everybody's
things you
lactose
want.
Everybody's lactose intolerant.
To a certain
got-
degree, yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
You're
I
right.
got off milk completely.
Milk's like a household thing.
Yep.
Yeah, but what about titties?
Who told us that? That's bullshit.
The milk lobby, probably.
Yeah, the people who sell it.
It's true.
Ooh, Juice is having a birthday karaoke. I just got a notification. I'm not in karaoke, but I like Juice. He's actually a cool dude. I wish he hung out with us more.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
There's a coworker
Solid.
named Juice, real cool, smart guy.
Real cool, dude. Shout out
He's
to
in the
Juice.
trench coat mafia. Shout out Juice.
What's up,
See,
Juice? We
It's
know you're
worth-
listening.
we know you listening, homie. Trench coat mafia up in this bitch.
Wow.
What?
Flagged by the.
Wait, what's trench coat mafia? Why
That's Columbine. Shit.
Oh, never mind about
That's
that.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I just remembered the word, but I don't know why.
Wow.
Sorry, Juice. Sorry, fucking Juice. Shit. Just kidding.
Like,
We're going to edit that out later.
I've been thinking of game ideas.
Okay.
'Cause, like I've been working on that pitch, and I'm
Okay.
like, all right, what's my next game here? I'm like, last night I was talking to Sarah, and I was like, should I do a 9/11 game? You think that's PC yet?
It never will be. It never
yeah.
will
You
be,
think
but
there ever will be?
but
Because there's
you-
like Holocaust.
but it
games.
might get attention.
It'll get attention.
It'll
if it's
get
an
a lot of
indie game,
Is
you're
it-
fine. If
What are
it's
you
a game
gonna-
you want to
what are
publish
you
in a
gonna do?
studio,
Are
it's
you
not gonna
gonna-
fly.
Yeah, you can't do it with work. He knows that.
You
But,
gotta have like a way to crash and burn if you're gonna do something.
well, so to speak, would you be the?
like
You're going to be the
gracefully.
airplanes in the game. If you do a 9/11 game,
maybe you're Tom Cruise and you're in the plane and you gotta stop the guy from doing whatever he did to the plane, hijacking the plane.
you could. Oh, you can absolutely do a game, an alternate history game where 9/11 didn't happen. You could do that.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
that you can
sweet.
do.
You gotta prevent it.
That's actually a good
And you're
idea.
like an American hero.
That's actually a good idea. What about like a revisionist history starting on 9/10/2001? What if Bush and Cheney and those guys did their jobs and got the guys before they did it?
No, but what would the
Impossible
protagonist's
scenario.
mission-
I know. Imagine if that happened now. Like, what would happen?
What would the protagonist's mission be? Because
to infiltrate Al Qaeda and get Bin Laden?
so
So-
it's Call of Duty, but
It's Call of Duty, but it's off a specific revisionist history. And then how would the country be different? Because we theoretically would not have invaded Iraq if it weren't for 9/11. I know they had nothing to do with one another, but Bush conflated the
He
two.
would have found
Dude,
some
I'm-
other reason.
I
I'm
think so.
thinking more
Some
like
people
a-
say that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more like a choose your adventure type thing, where like if you
think
make
you're
the
right.
wrong decisions, shit still goes down, and they lose all the people in New York and stuff. So you
Okay,
gotta like make a
I
series of
think
right
all of your
decisions.
ideas right here. that shows up on here. I think all your ideas are good ideas.
That's good
Revisionist
shit, right?
history is really interesting to me.
Yeah, just not for place where we work.
Oh, hey, it's the nerd herd.
Wow.
Speaking of Quiet Mike, we got Spence, we got Colin, we got Marabella, Cell, and
Nobody knows these people.
Oh,
Why are you mentioning these names?
oh, just coworkers are coming back from
When we
lunch.
get video, you'll see. But
And what appears to be some sort of
Stop.
gremlin. I can't tell. Okay, let's get into the Lego movie. China and Mitchie are excited about this weekend because a movie
I'm going to see it.
a movie with the sole intention of convincing people to buy Legos is coming out.
It's gonna be big.
Sure, but do they really need help in selling Legos right now?
No,
That's
but
another question.
but the fact that
Their games are like a protest.
Their games are really good.
Yeah, they're
And their games actually, if you ever played them,
I
they
played
actually,
them for 10 minutes. They're kiddie games. They're
they're
too
actually,
easy.
it's a little more to it though.
it's a kid's toy.
They actually mock like
He
game
means the video
mechanics.
Yeah.
They actually mock tried and true game mechanics
How?
in the game. I mean, they just point out like collectibles, but it's so blatant that it's a collectible, and they kind of
Make it on purpose?
yeah,
Like
it's
what?
like gold bricks or stuff like that, and like building areas or secret locations. It's so self-aware at the same time. It's just an interesting game.
I've only played, honest to God, I can't give you a fair opinion because I just haven't played it that much. Because I played it for 10 minutes and I thought this is for kids.
Do you think Apple has a contract with Lego so that they play their Lego games in their stores? Because every time I walk in there and I'm bored at the Apple store, I'm waiting on some shit or something, I gotta play the Lego game because it's all
Lego
there.
game?
The Lego
Batman?
games are
Yeah, it's always Batman or one
the
of the
Lego
other
games
ones.
aren't a very graphic intensive game to run, so they can run it on all their machines. And on top of that, it draws kids. It's like an ice cream truck, right?
Sure.
Like, it takes kids in
Yeah,
there.
you know what? They play
That's
Pixar
the
games.
best place
there, too.
the best place you could ever hope to meet a young innocent child is if you drive around an ice cream truck. It's just opportunity, bro. It's just numbers game, bro.
It's a numbers game.
It's just the waiting game.
Dude, if you ask 100 girls out at a bar, maybe 10, 20 say yes. If you ask 5 girls out, maybe 0 say yes. It's a numbers game.
Dude.
Same way with the ice
Yeah.
cream truck driver's lobby.
You know what? I want to dish out
Too
some
much?
advice right now.
Oh, do it.
All right, so here's the scenario.
The news you can use, motherfuckers.
Here's the scenario. My girlfriend's brother,
Mhm.
he lives with his parents still. He's 25 years old. He's my age.
Caveat.
Super cool guy.
Are you about to make fun of him for living with his parents? Because
No.
China currently does. Okay.
No fun made
okay.
here.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. Super cool guy. He plays video games. Every
Making
time I
sure.
see him, we play games all fucking night. It's great. I feel like a kid again. It's
Mhm.
fucking sweet. Anyway, so he's on OkCupid 24/7. He never leaves his room. His room is covered in soda cans.
And come, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
In the soda cans.
I guess he's got, Asperger's? So I
Okay.
don't know how big of a
It's a
thing that
social
is.
disorder. So
Yeah, it's a social disorder. So that's like his excuse why he hasn't gone out and attempted to do anything with his life yet. But what do you say to this guy? What do you like? Every time I see him, I'm like, aren't you like feeling like you're running out of time? Like you're sitting here, you're not doing anything. Like your
I don't
parents
know.
aren't gonna live forever. You can't do this forever.
I mean, I don't know how crippling his condition is, right? Like, it could be.
He's never applied for a job. He doesn't have a resume.
But is it out of laziness or is it actual fear? That's
He has Asperger's. He can't relate to people. That's what
Yeah.
that disease is.
That's
okay.
it, yeah.
I mean,
Spence has it. Just kidding. Spence.
No, they say he's got the mentality of somebody 5 years younger than him or something like
How's
that.
he going to get a girl?
I don't know. We keep telling him you're not going to get a girlfriend until
He'll catch up.
You work on
It's always
yourself.
5 years.
Sure. So that means he's not going to move out.
He's
till
on-
30. But I can't
that's-
even get him to go out with me, like go out to the bar. The only place I ever got him to go was
You're going from 0 to
Best Buy.
60 though. You're trying to get him to go to a bar. That's heavy commotion,
Sure.
Like,
I bet he won't go anywhere. Will he go to
we went to
Olive Garden?
Best Buy. We
see,
went to Best Buy.
you just
to
gotta
get
ease it
nervous.
in.
Just ease it in. Don't just
Ease it
put
in.
it all the
Yeah,
way.
don't
in.
just
Shove it in, right?
fucking shove it
What
in
if it's
dry.
not lubed? It'll get naturally lubed if you just put a little in and then work it back in. And then
No,
get
but
all-
like
Okay,
you get them to go to like the movies, and then you get them
Yeah,
to the restaurant.
that's what I'm saying.
And then
just the tip, then the whole fucking shaft, and then just
Wow.
start fucking pounding, dude.
I don't want to pound him.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Well,
Wait.
what about this girlfriend situation? Because he's like
One thing
obsessed
at a
with this
time.
Cupid thing. What's
Yeah,
first?
he needs
though?
to get it.
plus
go out.
there is a science to OkCupid, and it shows people if you're online. It's not a good sign if you're always online. Tell them that much.
Yeah,
If you're really
I told
trying.
him I told him take a picture with a dog because I've read an article on
that
BuzzFeed
helps.
or something.
Supposedly.
that
How does
yeah.
it know if you're online?
It shows like
Wait,
just like Facebook.
What do you
Like
mean?
Facebook.
What do you mean online?
Like if you're looking at somebody's
Is there
profile,
a chat on
it'll-
OkCupid?
Yeah, there's a chat too.
Yeah.
It says if they're on the website right then.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a mobile app for that?
Yeah, there's a mobile app
Yeah.
too.
Dude, I got to get on that website. Just kidding. Just
Dude,
kidding.
You want to play
It's a
my
whole
account? You
different
can use
ballgame.
mine.
It's a whole
That's a
different
blank
ballgame.
canvas right there for you.
Whenever I see him, I'm just like, what? This guy has no idea what it was like to fucking go out there and actually find a girl. Like,
Wait, where'd you meet your lady?
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
It's different, dude. It's a different time.
It's different, dude. That was the 2010s,
When-
man.
in college, I was out there fucking.
So was I.
hounding.
Dude.
I was like working, dude. I would build cakes for chicks. I would make muffins. I would write love letters. I would draw pictures. I made a comic for a girl.
I didn't do any of that shit. I just made jokes. I I laid it out to them. I'm like, look, all I got is here. I don't got anything else. All I got, and I just point to myself. That's
What
all I
you
got.
see is what
I can't
you get.
draw like Mitchell can draw. He's
Yeah.
all of my skills are
You
wherever
think that
I
really
go.
attracts a female though?
Your skills?
Yeah.
Yeah, it attracts the kind of females that
I
like
think
you.
honestly, I think my passion for drawing has
A turn off.
attracted. No, it's
Oh.
a turn on because people see that I can care
Of
that
course.
much about something, and
Yeah, it's
the women are
passion
like,
that-
oh, I want
Yeah.
that. I
The
want to be that
concept.
passionate about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's the same
that's how
thing
I am
with the
about
dog.
baseball, and I was with my dog.
It's the same thing with having a dog in a photo. It's like this guy. It shows that this guy can
Take care of
care
something.
for something other than
It's true.
himself.
Now my fucking dog's dead. He is. My dog died. He had
I'm sorry.
cancer. He was blind.
You
I took
gotta
care of him
mention that
for 3.5
I
years.
mean, if you listen to the show, you should know by now.
Have I ever mentioned that? On the show. On
Yeah.
Big Sack Lunch.
I-
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
we've done 30 minutes already.
You know what we got to do?
We didn't even talk about Lego. We didn't get into that debate.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's get into it
Well,
real
hold
quick.
on. Drop some
We
knowledge on my buddy here
About,
about what to do.
We already told you what to
Sum
do.
it up. Sum it up.
okay, there's Corey.
Sorry, 'cause I hope that he listens.
Here's what I would personally say to this guy. I would say if you're afraid, don't be afraid, because if you fail, it doesn't matter. You're gonna learn something. As long as you learn something every time you fuck up and fail, there's nothing wrong with failing. You will look back in your life and regret not trying a lot more than you'll ever regret failing. As long as you don't kill somebody, get a broad pregnant, do heroin, drink and drive, you can fix any mistake you make, and none of it really matters that much, dude. You only live on Earth one time.
Abortion.
Yeah, if you get a girl
shit.
pregnant,
That's like rehab.
honest to God, and this, and you
Sounds
may
like
not
you can
believe
fix
this, but every time I go out on a first or second date, I'm gonna bring up if the girl's pro-choice, because if we
Really?
go on a third date,
What?
I'm gonna be balls deep in you by the end of the third hour.
I'm gonna fucking fill you with smoke.
Wow. Holy
You know.
crap.
That's what you just said.
Well, I'll fill it. Yeah, but I mean, you only jizz in a girl if you go out with her for a while or bang her a lot.
Jeez.
You don't jizz in
Dude,
just
I-
any Tom, Dick, or Harry you meet.
I used to carry so many condoms with me.
Fuck that. They take.
First
it's
time
like,
I came to the Castro, it was like a candy store because the
wait,
Castro.
how many dudes did you fuck that day?
Oh, man.
Oh God, no.
Holy shit.
No, the Castro hands out condoms like it's candy.
But to be fair, when you say when I went to the Castro, it was like a candy store. Everyone in the
Okay.
world will think
Yeah.
you meant to
Yeah.
use
It's
you
pretty-
meant to homosexual. Oh, I let you finish. I
Jesus.
let you start.
God damn.
You were the one who said kid in the candy store.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you dug your own hole. So Mitchell likes dudes. Mitchell likes dudes.
Dude.
Yeah. Too bad Scotty Too Hottie ain't listening. He would love that.
Uh-huh.
He would love
That's
Mitchell.
that guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Well, we could talk about Lego, or we could try to do one tomorrow.
Let's wrap it up with Lego and then
That's it. I wanted to talk about
Plugs.
Monument Men
plug
too.
it. Plug it out. What do you got to say about Lego?
He's excited.
I mean, I like the movie. I don't know. Ryan here thinks that it's just one giant advertisement
I
and
think
it
it
has
will
no
be.
soul behind it.
Yep, I did.
It'll
But-
be fucking awesome.
But I think that
It's
it
a
has such a huge nostalgic factor, and people that are making it are nostalgic about what they're doing too. So there is
Yeah.
some soul behind it, I think.
Pixar used to be like that. I had a buddy who was a manager at Pixar, and he said people used to have soul, and now we're just an ATM.
Well, that's what Cars is,
A
right?
machine.
That's what Cars is, their ATM.
Sure.
But the people who are making cars aren't in love with cars. They're in love
Sure,
with $10 million
they have to be.
each.
Sure, but all the other movies, Cars funds the movies that they actually want to make, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, it's the same as the Coen Brothers. The Coen Brothers make a big Hollywood movie,
Like
then
what?
they make their own indie movie, like Lady Killers, and then they made like
Oh.
I don't know, some other one. That
Lady
was-
Killers was good.
I heard bad things, but I haven't seen
I
it
like it.
personally.
It's better
I
than
can't
most
say.
other garbage.
Sure, but
It's got a good.
It's
cast.
not the best Coen Brothers movie.
right.
It's got
And, like, I
Tom
think-
Hanks.
No Country for Old Men was like one of their own sort of deals, but
Fuck. That must be the
Anyways,
last
I think it's
episode.
gonna be good though. I love when a franchise continues itself. So like Mario, I love that they keep making Mario games. You know the franchises that you're in love with. It's very Republican of me to like that, but I
Well,
enjoy like continuation of a story.
I think the Mario games.
Why do I keep watching the Hobbit movies? Because I love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but they're taking advantage of that. Like they
They
know
are.
that
Sure,
people
they're
will see
taking-
garbage.
but it's we want it as much as they want it too, right?
But
so
you're
why
not
can't we
gonna-
just put this
Because
product
you're not
out?
going to get it.
Well,
you're not
we
gonna
are
get what
getting it.
But dude, you should not spend 2 hours in a theater watching Thor.
Thor.
You should
and
know.
Thor is great.
Thor could suck my dick when you're done. Sucking my dick.
When I'm
Done sucking my dick, China.
When
China,
I'm
China,
done.
suck my dick, China.
So wait.
No, I don't
China
think I
first.
will.
China first, then
You
Thor.
have and you will, China. What?
China first, then Thor. That's the order of who's gonna suck your dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
China then Thor will suck my dick.
All right.
Why does Thor get sloppy seconds?
Dude, it's my dick. It's
He's a
sloppy
god.
first too, bro.
Sure.
My
It's
dick's
like you
sloppy.
should see it. It looks like a fucking pickle.
So we are going to talk about yeah, a big old fucking pickle, big fat pickle for that ass, China.
Just green and bumpy.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
and I'll jam it in China's ass like he does with the rest of his
Vinegary.
pickles.
God damn it.
I'll jam that thing in China's.
Holy shit! All right.
All right, that's a whole episode.
All right, internet. Mind you, I didn't say any of that fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not in perfect agreement with that shit either.
Yeah. All right.
Take
And
note
me
of that.
neither. Take that pickle out of your butt, China.
Don't unsubscribe.
Where do they?
After you take a bite out of it.
Where do they email us? BigSackLunch@gmail.com.
Big Sack Lunch,
At gmail.
gmail.com. Send
All
us
right.
an email. If you need advice, send us an email. We're dishing it out like it's hotcakes. Like it's
People dish out hotcakes
Hot
nowadays.
shit.
Yeah. Let's
I
go
don't
get some
know.
hotcakes. Peace out. I just realized something.